everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is still December 17th. Last video log for today. Took a little bit of a break. I took a half-hour nap. I don't know if you guys, I don't think you guys even noticed, really. I don't think anybody really notices, except for me and the cat. That's back indoors. It's back in the door again. Yeah. Scratching the door, waking me up around a half hour. 8:08 right now. So it's just like kind of dragging on to get these video logs out, but that's not bad. I mean, in the beginning when I was doing 4 video logs a day, sometimes I would spread out. You guys wouldn't even notice that I was going to different parks, or I got to the point where I was hitting different parks, and then I got to the point where I was doing 2 vlogs per park. And then, you know, it's like, I'm going to be running out of parks if I keep doing this, so I end up doing, 4 video logs, per park. But when I was on reserve too, I was doing 4 different locations at a time. So to make it more interesting and, different aspects of the grass and the weeds and trees and little wooded area. I don't want to say forest, not really much of a forest, kind of the woods. And I was just running out of spots there too, because month after month after month after month I would pick different spots, and I'm pretty sure I hit like every one of those spots, for my viewers. The only thing that was kind of edgy is when I'm closer to this spot that that if I go farther in, I'll be getting closer to somebody else's property. When I used to walk back there as a young teenager, there used to be a kind of like a fort or something like that, or a treehouse. Yeah, treehouse or something like that. It was kind of in a wooded area, and if I go beyond that, about 25-30 feet, then it would be like the land, the edge of the property to somebody else's place. So I didn't stick around that long. I was just adventuring around. Sometimes I would have my pellet gun. Sometimes I had my 22. I had my own 22. I don't know. I'd shoot myself a rabbit or even a raccoon. I think rabbit, raccoon. That's really about it with the 22. Chipmunks with the pellet gun, or frogs, toads. I think I accidentally shot and killed a killdeer, and that happened to be one of her clans. I guess that's her clan. I didn't know, and I got shamed by the family, for a while. I don't know. I think they kind of let it go, or maybe they still are. I don't know. They kind of don't really, talk to me that much anyway. I'm older now, and I'm not that young, kid or teenager anymore, and I live my life. They live theirs. But I used to venture out there along the creek, my dad's creek there, and I'll follow the creek as far as I can. And then I got to the point where the creek looked like it would go a little further, but there was a bunch of which was like a beaver dam. But I haven't seen the beavers ever for like a hell of a long time. I don't think I've ever seen the beavers. Even though they said there's supposed to be some beavers on reserve there at one time. I don't know. I've never seen any. But I guess there's a giant dam that that stopped the creek from flowing. I wonder if we were to destroy that dam, where would that creek go? Where would it go from there when it flows out? But sometimes the dam only does so much that maybe the water does go underneath someplace. Maybe the dam is just like a little bridge. But I always had something in my mind, like when I was a young adult. It's like let's get 3 pieces of dynamite, one on either side of this dam, and then one in the center. Maybe that might be enough to blow up that dam, and then have the creek flow freely again. Maybe it might clear up. Maybe it might bring more vast amount of fish. Because there's not been any fish out there. I mean, I've been fishing there for about 4 years and I haven't got a bite of anything. Another year comes up and I'll be lucky to see any kind of fish at all, because there's supposed to be some in the river that, you know, this is a creek, or creek, I guess to call it creek. Yeah. So I used to follow that creek, and like I said, it's like a creek, creek. Well, my dad used to call it creek. That's what I call it. And it only flows so far, but it goes. And when you go back down towards, it flows into the river. Well, it comes from the river. So if you go upstream, that's where all the fish is supposed to be. Now, I wonder. Like I said, I wonder if you get rid of that dam, and possibly, you know, the river will flow again. Well, creek, whatever, will flow again. But where's it flowing to? I mean, I don't want to blow this thing up and then it's going to flood into somebody's property. But then, I mean, it's got to go someplace. Maybe it still is. I don't know. When you look at the, I think it's Google Maps, it does show that kind of thing and how far it flows out and stuff like that. But, I don't know. I really don't know. All depends. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen any fish for a while. I've been fishing there for, you know, past 4 or 5 years. Probably going on to 5 years if I try some fishing again. Don't get a bite of anything. No bite of anything. So, I don't know. My dad sometimes leaves the fishing rod in there for like 2 weeks to a month. And it's still sitting there, you know, the bobber's there. You put 2 of them out there, and then he tried, you know, 2 at one location, 2 at another location. He's got 4 of them. He's got 2 of my old ones, and he's got 2 of his. But as, like I said, there's not really anything, you know, not really anything. Maybe my cat needs a fish. You know, she needs a tasty fish. I don't think she knows what fish is. I don't think she's never had a taste of bird. I don't think my fluffy cat. No, not the fluffy cat. No, I mean my fat cat, not so fat. He's never had a taste of bird. I don't think. I think he's had a taste of mouse. That's about it. So I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know I gotta talk about this and that, and you know, something interesting. Like I said, when I was doing some hunting, 22, maybe I shot myself a rabbit and a raccoon, and didn't know what to do with the raccoon. I guess some people were saying at that time that was that was a lot of years ago, a lot of years ago. And that time you were getting between $50 to $100. So now you probably get between $100 and $200 for raccoon fur and whatever. Whoever's, you know, going to take them and buy them, you know, take them and drop them off maybe to that person would be a good idea too. But like I said, I don't know if I don't even know what the taste of rabbit is anymore. I haven't ever had a taste for that for a long time. My grandma, a long time ago, when I was, you know, a teenager and kid and stuff like that, she used to make a thing called possum pie. Like, there was a time that, you know, my uncle, you know, cut a corner possum and then whack it over the head, and then it was, you know, twitching and stuff. So my grandma was like all happy. She was dancing and stuff. She goes, "Oh, I'm gonna make some pie tonight. Gonna make some pie tonight. Yum yum yum. Make some pie tonight." And you know, as a teenager and kid that time, I can't remember when. It just seems weird that she could make a pie out of that. I forget what the taste of that is too, because she used to spice that just right, kind of like a turkey taste. I would kind of remember maybe something like that. But the other was more like a chicken taste. And I got myself in a couple of feet for good luck. I can't remember exactly how. I looked at it as somebody and they made like a little keychain thing. I know they used to sell them in dollar stores and other stores, those as good luck. But I had my own genuine one, and it was a jack. It was a jack. And there was some good days. You know, I kind of do feel good that I did leave home. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad that I left home. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Is it a good thing that I left home? Or is it a bad thing? Kind of feel like an outsider now. Feel like I don't belong anywhere. Like I don't fit in anywhere or anything. Like I got my own style in life. And I just, you know, I don't belong in one place, I don't belong in another. I don't really fit in. You know, I'm kind of in between. It's how I felt even since high school. Since high school, I think I've already said this before, but when I was going to this high school, it was a lot of natives then, and then there was, you know, natives, non-natives. And very rarely you would see, I don't think I've ever seen any black people at this school. They're pretty far from wherever they live, and I was like, don't think I've seen them, maybe one or two, maybe three. I don't remember that. My high school was a blur. Just about anything and everything that's happening in school. You know, one person won't like me because I'm half white, or another person won't like me because I'm half native. And a lot of people who are native say, I don't look native at all. I look more like a French guy. I don't look native at all. I don't know. I kind of had more of the skin tone then, but then going through depression and just let my life rot away, and losing my, you know, my tan, and becoming, you know, more a night person and techie and stuff, and yeah. So that's the way I felt for such a long time. I don't really belong anywhere. Don't really, you know. Now I just live my life alone, mostly alone, and I got used to it. You know, I tried, you know, when I left the reserve, I tried to, you know, I was going to try to find a good job, you know, find a good woman, have a kid or two, live life for what it is, you know. I mean, not for what it is, but, you know, live life great. But, you know, that was just a dream. Did happen, it's gone. Kind of turned into a nightmare at the end. And that's the way life is, I guess. Not really anything about talk about that. Why I brought it to that. You know, I thought that things would be better, you know, than what I thought. But, you know, being in a relationship and, you know, becoming alone, heartbroken and depressed and stuff, and going back and forth, and little by little I'm starting to care less and care less and care less and care less, and I just got to the point where I just don't care anymore. Anyway, I have to wrap this up now because I'm at the end of this video. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. It might benefit you, it might benefit me. Please do tell your friend and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. I'll tell you to watch it. Hope you all have nice days, morning and night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.